Hey YouTube, good morning. It's Cherise here. It is currently February 23rd, I believe, and I already have my foundation on and I'll tell you exactly what I did because today we are doing a Rihanna inspired look. If you guys saw my other Rihanna inspired look with the green lips, like green lips kind of seem to be her color because in her newest video for the song Work featuring Drake, the first half of the official explicit video, I believe she does have on like a metallic green lip. So I didn't want to do that look because I have looks that are very similar to it already on my channel and on my Instagram, and people have seen me wear a green lip before with a nice sparkly kind of gold eye. So I wanted to do the second look in the video. It's like two videos in one, and the second half she has this really pretty, I think, purple look because the lighting that they have, I can't tell if it's silver or if it's purple or if it's silver and black or if it's silver and like a deeper gray, but to me it looks like purples, so we're gonna go with using purple to create this look, and I'll play a little bit of the video for you guys so you can see. And let me just say that I don't really like the video. I enjoy the song. I don't really like the video. I feel like it's just her and Drake and a whole bunch of people like basically dancing and shaking their butt the entire time. Like, but I do enjoy like the videography and like the composition and the lighting. I thought that the lighting is really cool, but I don't really like the content of the video. I like how it was created and the tools used to create the video, but I don't really like the video. But I enjoy the song, so you win some, you lose some. Drive me a dessert. Nothing to have you lurking. You make a like, now you don't like it. You know I dealt with you the nicest. Nobody touched me in the righteous. Nobody text me in a crisis. I believed all of your dreams are duration. You took my heart on my... Alright, so hopefully you guys saw her makeup in that little clip. I think she got a close up in that section. Yeah, I think so. Here's another little section. Oops. Knocking things over. As usual. Something that I never had. Something that you never seen. Something that you never been. But why you gotta act like nothing's wrong? Just get ready for work. You see me happy work. You see me do me dirt. Okay. Yeah, so we've seen enough of her makeup look, but that's kind of what I'm going for. I thought it was just really pretty, really simple. It's not overbearing. Like her highlight and her contour is very natural, so that's what I went for. So let's talk about what's already on my face. I primed using my Cover FX mattifying primer with acne treatment, my all-time favorite, and then I also went in with my Boots No. 7 Beautifully Matte Makeup Base. So I used two primers so that I could get the nice matte finish that Rihanna almost always has, kind of. I'm thinking about her dewy looks, but in this video she has more of a satin, pretty matte skin look. And for foundation, oh gosh, I just threw one of them. I mixed together two products from CoverGirl. From the regular CoverGirl line, I used the Ready Set Gorgeous Fresh Complexion Foundation in 320, one of my all-time favorites from the drugstore, along with one of my other all-time favorites from the CoverGirl Queen collection, and this is their CC Cream in shade Sheer Espresso. So I mixed Soft Sable and Sheer Espresso together to get the nice skin-like finish that I have for my foundation. Love these products so much. And then I set that using two powders, one that's lighter and one that's darker. And the lighter powder I used is the L'Oreal True Match powder in Soft Sable, and I use that on the insides of my face and to highlight under the eyes, the center of the forehead, down the bridge of the nose, all the highlighting places and the centers of my face. And on the outside of my face, I used another L'Oreal True Match powder in the shade C8 Cocoa. So C6 for the insides, C8 for the outsides, and that gives you a really kind of natural highlight and contoured look. And I just love L'Oreal True Match powders, also a favorite from the drugstore. This whole look is drugstore. And then I went on to highlighting, and to highlight I used my Black Radiance Artisan Color Baked Bronzer Ginger Snap. You guys know this is my favorite. As you saw in the video, her highlight wasn't like super duper crazy. I feel like it looked almost exactly like this, like right on the cheekbone to really emphasize her bone structure. So I tried to recreate that using this Black Radiance highlighter and Ginger Snap, one of my favorites from the drugstore. I feel like I'm going to be saying that a lot. And then I also went in with a little bit of blush, even though she didn't really have on any blush, I don't think, but just to add a little bit color and even more dimension to the cheekbones that she has that are so awesome, but I don't really have, but I, created the illusion that I have them. I went in with a little bit of this Artisan Color Baked Blush from Black Radiance, and it's in the shade Toasted Almond, and it's just a little bit applied between the contour, which I use C8 to contour as well, the L'Oreal True Match powder, and I just kind of put this right in between the highlight and the contour just to mesh everything together, and this also has a little bit of luminosity to it. So we can see that, look how light my chest is compared to my face. Anyways, so that's what I have on the skin. I think it came out really well, inspired by her. So now let's go into the eyes and the lips, and I already picked out my lip color. I dug through all my lipsticks before this video, so you guys should be real proud of me because y'all know how unorganized I am. So this look is really, really simple, and the drugstore palette we're going to use is from Black Radiance. Go figure, we're using a lot of their products, and this is one of their Eye Appeal eyeshadow palettes in the, I can't remember the name of this one, but it's the purple one, as you can see. And first things first, we need a brush that's flat. I'm using a concealer brush because it's really, really flat, and I'm going to spray this with a little bit of Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. Both sides. I do like that song, I'm not gonna lie. I do like it because I work a lot. I do work a lot. I have work to do now. So, moving on. And for my lid, I'm going to take this eyelid color, it says eyelid, from the left-hand side right here, and it's like a light silvery purple. And that's going to be going all over the lid. Using this damp brush to apply that to the eyelid. Yes. Like, I did a look very similar to this while I was in Seattle back in 2013. I think I went to Seattle. So 2013? My family moved over there, I flew out there. I did like a plum orchid type look, and I used the same exact palette, and I knew when I saw her look that this was the palette I was going to use to recreate the look. So you want to apply this all over your lid up to the crease, kind of making a cut crease. But you definitely want to sculpt the eye. But yeah, I really like the lighting in that video, and it probably because it reminds me of my most recent photo shoot, how it was blue and like orange. It's just really cool lighting. Like I said, you really want to sculpt out your eye using the shadow and apply it all over your lid. Like so. And it's a little bit dry, so I need to spray this again before we go to our other eye. But I really like the simplicity of this look. Like, it's not a hard look to recreate at all. And I would say it's everyday friendly if you like silvery light purples. tummy just growled. I have my ballet midterm today, like the dancing portion. I already did the written portion. Midterms are due by next week, Thursday. It's kind of hard for me to believe that the semester is already halfway over because I feel like it's taking forever. And I just want everything to be done with. I have my recital hearing this Thursday, and I'm just like, I'm so done with college and school. I'm just ready to go. Jesus, deliver me from Winthrop University. Because I'm ready to go. She didn't really have a brow bone highlight, I don't think, really, from what I can remember. I just remember her eyes being really simple and really pretty. But yeah, the video's like incredibly long because, like I said, it's 2 videos in one, or maybe 3. I didn't watch the whole thing to the end. I watched the first part where it's like the party scene where she has on like the green lipstick and the sparkly gold eye. Like metallic green lips and a sparkly gold eye. And that's when they're like at the party and everybody's dancing and she's dancing on Drake and blah 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 blah. And then the second half is just her and Drake in that room with that like purplish lighting on them. And then I think there's like a third part. I don't know. I didn't watch all the way to the end. We're doing the same thing, really like shaping the eye. Making kind of a cut crease, like it's very defined where we're putting the shadow, as you can see. Just how hers was, exactly how hers was. And I'm using this concealer brush because it's nice and large and flat, so it's really good for applying things all over the lid. Okay, so now that we have that done, we're going to take the edges of our brush and kind of blend it out just a little bit, but not really. I'm just kind of softening up the edges just a little bit. And I'm not going above my brow bone, like I'm not going above the crease, as you can see. So the first shadow is done, and I think we're only going to need one other shadow, and I'm going to use a shadow that from the same palette that's just a little bit deeper of a purple, and I'm going to use a brush that's kind of concentrated because I don't want to use too much color. I just need something to wipe it off with. Where are my paper towels? What is this? I have random notes places. Oh, this is about a tattoo place. I'll stick that over here. Here's a paper towel. Just gonna wipe off the shadow that's on here. Yeah, that song is really stuck in my head. Alright, so now we're gonna take the crease color. It's so funny because I'm actually using the palette like as it's intended. From that same left-hand side, and it's a little bit deeper of a purple. Right here. We're going to use that to deepen up the crease and apply this to our bottom lash line before we do our wing liner and mascara and call it a day. So I'm really focusing this on the outermost parts of the eye and right in the crease. And if this isn't deep enough, which right now it's not looking deep enough, I haven't really applied a lot of it. I might mix it with a little bit of this color from the other side, this purple eyelid color from the right hand side, this one, and this one. Mixing those two together to make it just a little bit deeper. Since my skin is deeper than Rihanna's, I need it to be just a little bit darker to actually show up. There we go. And we're really using this to carve out the outer V area. As you can see, it's adding definition to the eye. Like so. And she didn't really have it come all the way in. That's why I'm kind of focusing on the outer portion of the eye. Because this whole part right here was all like light. And it was just on the outsides. And she had her eyes down. She was dancing. But it had a little bit of smokiness on this area. And I'm trying to making it into a V shape, wing it out slightly. Not a lot. But just a little bit. As you can see. And so we're gonna mix those same two colors together and apply a little bit of that to the bottom lash line using the same brush. Just so that it's not completely bare down there. Like so. So one eye is done with eyeshadow. She didn't really have her inner corner highlight or whatever, so it was just like a super simple look as you guys saw in the video, but really pretty. So now to deepen up and define the other eye. No, it's starting to run. Yeah, that song is really stuck in my head. I wish we could dance to that in ballet class. That'd be fun. Maybe give people some energy. Because usually we're all like, when we walk in there. I mean, it's during my like tired hours of the day, 3:30 to 4:45 is when I have ballet. And I'm usually pretty tired after that. It is my last class of the day, and I have 2 classes right before it. And the class I have right before it is my least favorite class. My stomach is going wild. Hopefully y'all can see the similarities between my look and what she had going on in the video. I hope you guys can see it. Comment below if you think this look actually looks similar to hers. Like, maybe I should just dance for you. I think it will look better with the eyeliner. But she does have a wing liner. I like had to stop the video several times. I was like, does she have on a wing liner? Does she not? And she definitely did. It's a really small one. And it's not even that sharp or well executed. No offense to whoever did it. It didn't look that clean to me. Maybe because it's just blending into the smokiness of the deeper color in her crease. We'll blame it on that. I don't know. Y'all just need to watch it for yourself. And I don't appreciate that her nipples are showing either. But she can live her life. I just thought it was odd. I was like, if you want them to show, just might as well not wear a shirt, girl. Instead of wearing like a super sheer see-through top. But what if? She's just living her life. Like I said, I don't really like the content of the video. I just like the song and the composition and the videography. So it's applying the same mixture to the bottom lash line and connecting it. I don't know, I like this song though. I'm pretty sure her whole boob comes out during the video. At one point, it seems as if that is what is happening. Alright, now with whatever's left over, I'm going in and softening up the edges. And this is what our eyes are looking like. We are done with eyeshadow. And again, this is a Black Radiance palette, the purple one. That's all I can really tell you. It's an eye appeal palette. And I really like their shadows and the formulation of their shadows. And so now I'm going to take the brush that I used on my lid with the lighter color and go over the edges. Kind of go over the top of the deeper purple with this brush. And with whatever's left over, just kind of making sure that that color is still there. Ooh, my eye. And now with my finger, I'm kind of just going over the edges, like where my brow bone is, just to make sure that the shadows do not go up too high. Like so. So now moving on to wing liner. She definitely has a wing in the video. It's not super duper big though, so I'm using my Kat Von D Tattoo Ink liner in Trooper to create a wing. And I'm not going to line all the way in either. I'm kind of starting halfway and then creating the wing. Which anybody who knows me knows I have issues creating wing liner and issues with my eyes watering. So we'll see what we get today. Like I said, it's not a super big wing. I don't even like wing liner like that, but because I'm doing a Rihanna inspired look, I need to be as true to her look as possible. And I forgot to mention that the two colors I use are pretty shimmery. Like the silver on my lid is very shimmery, but I think the color she had in her crease was more matte, but mine is quite shimmery. But I wanted to keep it drugstore. I don't think I have any matte purple. I don't think I have any matte purple drugstore shadows. Alright, I'm just working on this wing, y'all. Trying to get this wing together. It's there, but it's not there. Okay. That's good enough for me. And it instantly just gives you more cat eye. I feel like hers is a little bit more smoky, not as like obvious, but it's inspired by her. I'm trying to do my best, Rihanna. So now for the other side, oh goodness. This is so hard. I need to get a not hold a mirror. Let me prop up my old one. Okay. They're not even. Of course, that would happen to me, but I think I can fix it. Oops. I just marked something up with eyeliner. Oh gosh. Do y'all see the struggle that's happening right now? Okay, the top is good, it's just the bottom is not, smooth. Okay. Now it looks super, like, clunky. Yes, your winged eyeliner can be clunky, like, it's just, like, super thick. It's a thick wing, but it's pointed. So I guess we'll just make this one match. Okay. I did it. I did the wing liner. Is it the most beautiful? Is it exactly how she had hers? No, but we are gonna roll with it. And I'm gonna take the brush that we used with the darker color in the crease area. I'm gonna fan my wings. Just so they're dry, and then I'm gonna kind of make sure that the shadow blends into them. I'm blending over them as well to soften them up. But she definitely had on wing liner. They probably did it with eyeshadow now that I think about it. But okay, so we have our wing liner on. So last but not least for the eyes is to add mascara. I'm pretty sure she had on falsies, but I don't do falsies, so not normally. I kind of want this eye to be a little bit brighter, so I'm going to take that eyelid color on my finger and put that on the lid. You see how this one's like popping? This one's not as popping. And that is like key to this look, is that the eyelid color is like super bright and popping. And it definitely comes off more silver when I use my finger. All right, there we go. Yes. All right. So for mascara, I'm using the Maybelline The Falsies Push-Up Drama Mascara. But I don't even remember seeing her top lashes being like super defined. I don't remember her bottom lashes really standing out to me. So we're really gonna go in on the upper lashes. Where is it coming together now? Do you see it? Oh, probably this girl's crazy. I'm in a pretty good mood. I woke up early to do work. Kind of just got organized with upcoming events, like updating my planner and telling people whether or not I can make it to things. And then I found out my laptop was dead, and I was like, well, I was planning to do research. I can't do research if my laptop's dead. You know, to go on EBSCO and JSTOR and all these like online database online databases, because my computer's dead. I was like, oh well, obviously this is the Lord telling me that I should go back to sleep. So I did until like 10, and I woke up at 6. So I took basically a 2-hour nap this morning instead of doing work. I should have gotten up, but I just really was feeling really tired. But now I feel really good, so I'll be able to stay up later tonight. Because last night I was like, I can't even stay up late tonight because I feel so tired. And then we had a power outage, and I was at work, like working the front desk when we had the power outage. So people were like, what's happening? I'm like, the power's out. Hopefully we can get it turned back on as soon as possible. Thank you. be safe walking up the stairs in the dark. So it took about an hour and a half for the power to come back on, so it wasn't super bad. It was just super inconvenient. But the rest of our campus had power, thankfully, so you just had to leave the building if you had stuff to do. So I went to the West Center, which is like our gym place, wellness, fitness center place. And I intended to do work. And I did a little bit of like catching up from all my classes that I skipped the other day, Monday. Just kind of did some listening to the pieces. It's romantic period music and looking at the worksheets and the notes and looking at the study guide for the upcoming test and just seeing what I knew and where I needed to be and deciding what I needed to print for tomorrow and stuff like that. And I also worked on my poem that's due tomorrow. So I got some work done, but it wasn't the work that I wrote in my planner for myself to do, which was to work on this annotated bibliography that I have due tomorrow. But because I wrote about this guy before, I think I might just look at my old paper and see what sources I read about Schumann before and go to those sources first because they were really good because I got an A on the last paper. On that paper a couple years ago, whatever year that was, when I took Music History 306. So this mascara is pretty awesome. I'm just ready. I'm really just kind of building up the upper lashes, making sure they're nice and full, I guess. I'm not adding any more mascara because the stuff can get clumpy, and we're gonna put a little bit on our bottom lashes. Not an insane amount, but just a little bit. And last but not least for this look is, of course, the lip color, which I already have picked out. I don't have to dig for it. Ta-da! So these are the eyes done. Pretend Drake is behind me. Alright, so like I said, last but not least for this look is the lips. And she had on kind of like it looked like a light purple lip to me. Something that kind of matched her lip color. So I'm using this color called Berry Hot, and it's a Revlon Super Lustrous Cream Lipstick. And I actually got it on a photo shoot from the photographer. Oops, and it's broken. I forgot it's broken. It's like a soft purple color. It's real pretty, as you can see. And that completes this Rihanna inspired look. Do y'all see it? Comment below if you can see it. I feel like I should play like an outro. Listen to a little bit more of her video. Oh. If my phone will work. Oh, maybe not. I guess they don't want us to listen to it. Men have forgotten what it means to be afraid. We will bring fear. We have much to do. Ads. This is my I hope you guys have enjoyed this drugstore look. Time to get back to the video. Here we go. I need to fast forward it to the middle part. Let's go towards the end of the middle part. So do you see it? I'll never forget you. No, 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 no more. I don't know the words. Okay, yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look and enjoyed my singing, my dancing, all that stuff. Check the video out for yourself. You already know my thoughts about it. Like the song. Yeah. So I'm gonna get dressed and go do ballet and stuff, and I'll wear my purple leotard so it matches. It'll be cute, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm in a good mood, so bye YouTube. Thanks for your watching, thanks for your support, and you have a terrific Tuesday week life whenever this video goes up, because y'all know I'm notorious for uploading late.